Many RV owners struggle with limescale. They often email or message me asking, the water at my place is very hard and full of limescale. What can I do? Well, you can use our T-load filter. This is actually two filters in one. Inside the first part of the filter, besides the fittings you can see, there's a small bag. This is the compact filter bag, the same replacement as the compact filter, and it stops all sediments. In the second part of the filter, we have cationic resins, which are the same cationic resins used in home water softeners. Now I'm going to install the filter and show you how it works. I've already removed the fittings and I'm attaching them to the top of the filter. I prepared a small piece of tubing already connected to our T-load, our water loading kit, and I'm inserting the water supply hose into the cap. Then, to keep the hose and all this weight steady, I'm using our universal hose holder and its little rubber piece, as always. If you find yourself at a loading and unloading station that already has a water hose attached and ready, don't use it. Let me explain why. Someone before you might have used that hose to clean the toilet, even if they cleaned it well afterwards. So, it's not very hygienic. Always use your own water hose. Now I'm going to grab my water hose. I'm turning off the tap because this hose can extend up to 15 meters. I'm detaching the existing hose and attaching my own. I turn on the water, and as you can see, I can extend this hose up with a 15-meter hose. You can see that I can easily reach the camper. In fact, I can go even beyond our camper. I insert the nozzle here, which I've already prepared. I insert my universal hose, fit it securely, and as you can see, even with all this weight, the filter doesn't fall off, the water hose doesn't fall. I open the tap and fill up. This water is practically at 0 French degrees, which means it has no limescale inside. Okay, the unique feature of this filter is that every 2 refills, you absolutely must wash the resins, and it's done with coarse kitchen salt. Now, I'll show you how the maintenance works. The T-load is a filter that you need to maintain. All these resins, when they remain wet, create bacterial buildup. So when you fill up with water using the T-load, which stops all sediments in the first part and limescale in the second part, it's mandatory to use TB chlor, which removes all bacterial load from the water and keeps it clean for 64 hours. Alternatively, if you have the small filter installed that does this mechanically, you don't need to use bichlor. The maintenance of this filter should be done every 2 refills because after about 200 liters, the resins can no longer absorb limescale effectively. You don't need to change the filter, but you should perform maintenance using regular coarse kitchen salt. To perform maintenance, first turn off the water supply, then open the filter. I leave everything connected because we'll need the water later. Open the filter and remove the bag of the compact filter, which is still clean now because we've only done 1 refill. Take some coarse kitchen salt and you'll see this empty space inside. Fill it up with coarse kitchen salt to the brim, then close the filter again. This is a maintenance action that takes about 5 to 7 minutes. Now, since I had turned off the water, we'll turn it back on. But you need to be careful and let the water flow out as slowly as possible. As you can see, very little water is coming out. The slower the water flows, the more effectively the resins are cleaned. In just 2 or 3 minutes, all the coarse salt you've added here dissolves. The resulting molasses goes into the resins, cleaning them from limescale, and the filter is ready to process more water. How do I know if the filter is ready for more water loads? It's simple. The salt here dissolves in the water, making it salty. You don't need to do anything else except check every 3 to 5 minutes. If the water coming out is still salty, like now, it means the filter is still cleaning. Let the filter rinse thoroughly. This process will take about 5 minutes, and then when the water coming out from the bottom of the filter is soft and no longer salty, the filter is ready to process 2 more loads of water for your camper.